What's going on, y'all? This is Jay from Jay's Life Out Loud, a channel about nothing, but it's about something. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Y'all, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm trying to get paid on YouTube. Anyway, y'all, the topic of the day is, so everybody knows today is Cinco de Mayo. So it's your people out here getting their tacos and tequila. They getting their drink on, their margaritas. They getting the empanadas. They getting, fried ice cream. They doing the works today. Within the black community, we know that we hit the street hard on Cinco de Mayo, St. Patty's Day, you name it. So the subject came up to me because for years I have seen people on Facebook when somebody's, griping about, we celebrate anybody's holiday, we do this, blah, blah, blah. You ain't Mexican, you're not Irish, you're not this, and that, or whatever the case may be. Okay. And I understand the gripe and where they can be coming from. But at the same token, I think of it like this, and it hit me today. Because I'm looking at my co-worker who is Mexican. She was at work, and there were a couple of black people that took off to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. Now, a lot of us will take off for any reason, just to drink and eat. But after talking with her, and we were joking around about it, I really got to thinking. I'm like, well, damn, with us being people from another continent, from the continent that when we were taken away from Africa, we lost a lot. We lost the different religions and the different things that we participated in, that was our cultures, depending on what tribe you were from. We lost our last names, but with that, we also lost our holidays. And that made me seem petty or whatever to some, be like, well, it's more important things than holidays. But actually, it's right up there with everything else, because, these holidays that other races have or other cultures have, they are very important to their heritage, and they have been passed down for generations. Okay, so if I have something that's been passed down for generations, and generations and generations, and your mama's mama and your daddy and so on and so on have always passed this down, celebrated it, it means something. It's part of your culture. It's part of your history. I used to hear people say you got to know where you come from to know where you're going. So I say that to say, if we don't have any holidays that we celebrate every year, and one coworker was like, well, we have Martin Luther King Day. I said, but that's not like a cultural holiday that's been passed down. A man had to die to get that day, be killed to get that day. It's a good thing for his memory and what Dr. King did, but at the same token, it's not like one of those holidays that have been passed down, or celebrations that come every year that have been passed down for centuries, through generation to generation. So when it comes to black people, what do we have? Another person said June 19th. And I said, well, I don't think that's from Africa. I don't think that's from something that was a long time ago. I thought it was something that was recently, made a holiday or whatever, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, because I might be wrong. I have to look it up to be sure on it. But my thing of it is that we don't have those holidays. And I started thinking like, well, maybe we celebrate other people's holidays because we don't have our own to celebrate. And when you look at those people, how much they enjoy their holidays and their, you know, it's something about that heritage. You can watch the Native American with the full headband with the feathers and the, you know, the beads on, and they do their dance or whatever. And that's within the United States. If you see Samoans over here, they have their ritual and they do their dance and they do the you know, you got The Rock. I've seen him do the dance. So it's I guess sometimes it can be a lack of culture. Sometimes it can just be, like I said, people want to get out, drink, and eat and enjoy themselves. But I believe it has something to do with the lack of having your own holidays to celebrate, to be able to go out and drink and eat and be merry. And I believe if we had those, we would celebrate them to the fullest. And another co-worker, he is Irish, and he was joking around. He was like, yeah, we love black people and celebrate our holidays. We really get enjoyment out of outfits that you wear. And it was funny because what he was saying is, we will outdo an Irish person on St. Patty's Day. We'll have a full hookup on. I mean, the hat with the 4-leaf clovers, the jewelry, everything. But they won't be dressed up, but they'll be partying. And it was weird, like, damn, I never thought of that. You go harder for them than you do for your own, but we don't. What do we have? Are we supposed to party on Martin Luther King Day? Is June 19th a party day? You know, let me know. So don't get mad because somebody wants to celebrate. I heard another coworker tell me that he went to celebrate Cinco de Mayo one year, and a Mexican lady and a guy pulled up on them and was like, you don't even know what you're celebrating. You're just yelling out at the car. And they was like, we was just having fun. You know, wasn't doing nothing to nobody. To some, it may upset them that you celebrating their holiday and you are not of their race, or as they see, because you never know what's in somebody as far as your heritage unless you get tested. So, you know, it can be a double-edged sword, but I say let people do what they want to do, because what they eat don't make you shit. But, you know, another coworker said this. He said, now, what happened? This is a black coworker. He said, what happened if we did have a day, and whatever the day was named, we did such and such and such and such? And he said, what would we think if they dressed up in blackface and did what we were doing on the holiday? Would we be offended? Not a blackface stuff. I know that would be offensive, period. But if we had a holiday, okay, and okay, St. Patty's Day is green, okay? So say like we had a holiday and it was the red, the black, and the green. And we partied that day and it was, let's say, Afrocentric Day that was passed down for generations, or Upuntada Day, whatever would be in our language. And we were celebrating it, and you came upon, and you saw that white people were celebrating it harder than the black people were. Would you be offended if they were doing what we do on their holidays? You know, I don't know. That's a tough question, but it's just something to think about. Why do we, as black people, celebrate other people's holiday? That's the first question. Second question Is it wrong? Third question, should we be able to celebrate with them and embrace whatever their thing is and enjoy it with them? Do we need permission? We know we don't. We in the United States. You damn near do whatever you want to. I mean, you consequences to everything. I'm not talking about partying, but I'm just saying. But it was just a thought. The thought of the day. Please leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Good or bad, let me hear it. And like I say, please subscribe, share this video, share any one of my videos, put it on your Facebook page, share it with your mom, your dad, grandmother, whoever. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm at 216. I got a long way to go, and I need you guys' help. So please help your boy out. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace.